Owen Jones has finally responded in detail to claims that it was drugs that resulted in his bizarre meltdown on Piers Morgan Uncensored. Now, you'll remember that he has denied being on cocaine following suggestions from Harry Potter author JK Rowling. But it was totally obvious watching this appearance on Piers Morgan that something was up. And Piers Morgan was a pretty sympathetic interviewer, to be honest. He kept saying he had respect for Owen Jones, which I found really sickening, given the ridiculous points that Owen Jones were trying to put forward, defending Hamas as per. At the end of the day, I don't think that was all. And Owen Jones has now admitted that he was on drugs. He just claims they were drugs, speed, that were prescribed medically. Do you buy it? Here's his explanation.
Rather than deal with the substance of what I was saying, she instead decided to, and I am not exaggerating here, promote claims that I had snorted cocaine before my appearance. Someone had tweeted a clip of the interview in which they wrote, "Someone's feeling energetic." I mean, okay, that's already in nudge, nudge, wink, wink territory. And she quote tweeted it, adding, "I've never seen film footage before where only one character has been sped up to 30 times natural speed." Very droll, obviously deciding it was still a little lighter in innuendo. Someone with destroying wokeness in their bio responded with, "The secret ingredient must be a white powder," and Rowling fired back, "Well, he is known as Talcum X." Now, I would actually hand it to her for this being pretty funny if it wasn't for the fact that I'm afraid to say this is ripped off material. Some activists in the US labelled writer Sean King Talcum X many years ago. That's a label which has been circulating for years as a result. Now, I don't want to get panicky here, but you'd kind of hope a celebrated writer might just come up with their own material, but you know, whatever, you do you. On the specifics, if I was self-destructive enough to snort cocaine before doing a media appearance, then I would have an addiction. I take 40 milligrams of Elvens a day, so technically, yes, I did take stimulants before going on air. Not cocaine, but if we're going to get all technical, amphetamines, courtesy of the National Health Service.
And it certainly did look as if something wasn't up. And of course, amphetamines used to treat the ADHD that Jones claims that he has. But isn't that meant to calm you down? That's not what happened.
Haven't exterminated the vast majority of the
Rohingyas. I prefer to wait.
Sorry.
You're right.
Just tip it. I mean, I'm getting excited.
You're getting nervous, aren't you?
Very excited.